Are you guys ready? Because I'm not really ready. It's been 2 months since I've had this guy and it's ready to pop and I'm very nervous about it. So as you can see, I have my little Albo here, which is amazing, fantastic, wonderful,
talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping.
oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's got a ton of roots. It's pretty much ready to pot up, but I'm very scared about it. This transition is gonna be nerve-wracking, okay? Whenever I transition regular plants, I'm like, yeah, whatever, it'll be fine. But then suddenly, well, I guess it makes sense, but you bring an expensive plant and I'm like, I don't think I should pot it yet. I've been putting off potting. The roots are long enough. It could have been repotted earlier, sooner. There's a ton of roots in here. This is how I've had it set up. It rooted so fast. And I'm gonna say it rooted so quickly because I have it in a south-facing window. It gets a ton of sunlight. South-facing windows get the most amount of sunlight, but it didn't get any direct sun, so it's still looking beautiful, gorgeous. I put it on this little stick, which I taped to the cup that it's in because it wasn't staying up originally, if you remember, or if I showed you, I don't know. So I taped it on here and it's been great ever since. When I first got it, it was really like floppy because when leaves lack water, they'll start to get, you know, like droopy and flappy, floppy, whatever, soft. But it has hardened over that time, so it's no longer a floppy leaf anymore. I'm gonna show you where I had it so you guys could see exactly where I had it, because I had a little humidifier going for it and it was all great. Helped it root really fast. But yeah, we're gonna look at the roots and then I'm gonna pot it up. I'm so nervous. Okay. I always just stare at my Albo, but this time I was focusing on its roots. And look what I saw. So this is essentially my view. I think you guys are able to see it. Do you see that little baby root? Do you see that little baby root? Take a look at that new root coming in. I'm so excited. You can see that I don't have the entire node underwater. Like every day I fill it up when it kind of goes down too low, but I only have the aerial root in water and also this little part of the stem. But I also put it onto this stake so that it's up and it perfectly shows over here. Yeah, this is awesome and I'm so excited to see this new root, and we'll see how it keeps growing. When I was originally rooting this, I had a cutting of a golden pothos in the glass, but I didn't even have the node underwater because it wasn't long enough to reach the water. So I literally had it there for no reason. It didn't do anything. So this was rooted without any rooting hormones or even the help of a golden pothos. But when I first noticed that a new leaf was coming in, I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta pot it soon. Because I did not want that new leaf growing in the water, even though it wouldn't really be a problem. But I was really nervous to pot because there is always a chance that your plant is not gonna acclimate well to the soil and it will just die. Okay, so now we can take a better look at the roots and repot, but you can already see a little baby leaf about to come out there. And I'm gonna need to remove this. I tied it and taped it, but apparently the tie wasn't even necessary. I thought it was though. Oh, I guess I don't need to take this off. I'll just unclip it. Oop. Here are the roots. Like I mentioned, you can see a new leaf already coming in. You can see all of these roots, and I know this isn't like a lot of roots. A new whole entire section started to grow in, but I don't want the new leaf to come out looking nutrient deficient, so I kind of want to pot this up before the new leaf comes out. I'm really scared too though. This is a really scary transition, and this part is starting to kind of rot, so I think getting it into soil would be good. I have this size pot. I think it'll be fine in there. I'm just really nervous to pot this plant up. So I'm gonna lay it down and get some soil mix going. I want this to be a light mix, a very, very light mix. So I'm gonna be adding a ton of humus and orchid bark. This already is a pretty light mix, but you can never be too sure. I'm gonna use this for the bottom. There we go, super chunky and everything. And now to pot it up, put this at the bottom. That's a really big drainage hole, so this is good. Actually, I might cover it too much. Yeah, there we go. I think that's a good amount of coverage. And add a layer. And this is the part where we get the plant in here. I wonder if it will stay up without like a stake or anything. I think that's as much of the base as I want to cover, because you saw that there was a new leaf ready to come out. I'm gonna press this area down so that the stake will stay up. There we go. It's potted. I'm gonna water this with rainwater and I'll be right back. Here's a full shot of the plant all potted up in all of its glory with the bright sunlight on it. Oh my gosh, it just looks so good. It's potted now. I'm like, this is crazy to have it potted. I'm so excited though, and especially because that new leaf is coming out. I potted it in a way so that I could move the soil away from the leaf coming out. I could have definitely buried it in soil, but I didn't want to do that. I'd want to give it like a really easy time to come out. I watered it with oh my god. I watered it with rainwater that I saved specifically for this, so it has all the nutrients and everything that it needs. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited for it to grow, and I'm gonna keep it where I originally had it in the south window, and I'm gonna keep it with its little humidifier. I might have to move some stuff around now for it to fit, but that's okay, I could do that. This is really exciting. It's a plant now, it's a plant. I'll definitely give you guys an update if something goes wrong. If you want an update just because like nothing even had to go wrong, then you can let me know. But yeah, I'm so excited. And I don't know if you noticed, but I have his little brother or sibling in the back. And they could finally be friends. But this one, oh my gosh. This cat is gonna knock down all of my expensive plants. Sir, I don't know what's going on, but he used to be like a crazy little kitten, and now that he's kind of like become an old man, he is like crazy, always rubbing on everything. All the cats are like that now. They're always like rubbing on my plants, and I'm scared that he's gonna knock them down. At least they're not eating it though, so that's good. But yep, there we go. I really like this pot. I like the too much. I feel like after a month is like the amount of time you can say like, okay, this plant's fine, it's acclimated. But this whole entire month, I'm gonna be freaking out. Good thing it's only 28 days long. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. No.